Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Jackson Browne, The Loadout, and Stay, live BBC in 1978. This was the version most people recommended, and I believe maybe Stay is a separate song or it's an extended version of this song, The Loadout, which I believe he made for roadies and fans, like a tribute. Yeah, man, let's jump in. That's awesome. Hey, without them, no show. Or at least not in the way we used to.
Thank you. Now the seats are all empty. Let the roadies take the stage. Pack it up and tear it down. They're the first to come and the last to leave. Working for that minimum wage. They'll set it up in another town. Tonight the people were so fine. They waited there in line. When they got up on their feet, they made the show. And that was sweet. But I can hear the sound of slamming doors and folding chairs. That's a sound they'll never know.
Wow. Yeah, because they come before, the first to come and the last to leave. They set it all up, you know, when you go outside, for example, in a venue and all these folded chairs are there, people have set that up. And then they're going to tear it down after the audience is gone, and that's the sound they'll never know. That's beautiful. Just the way he sandwiched that in, almost a roadies, audience, roadies. He did it, you know, like an actual concert, right? The roadies are there, the show is there, the fans are there, the show starts, and then the fans leave, and the roadies are gonna, and the crew is gonna tear down the stage or you know, clean up and all the things that need to be done. But he really structured it as well in that way. That's so clever. And also, yeah, the audience got up on their feet. They made the show, which is a true collaboration between performer and an audience in the stage and venue that the roadies and the crew set up. It is such an amazing synergy when everything goes right. It's magic. And of course, the artist is there to present their work and do their best, but then, you know, the fans come, they paid money, they maybe paid a babysitter or you know, had children that their grandparents had to drive out. You know, there's a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts to get there and make this magic. Whew, I like it. And then of course he sings it really wonderful, because my brain is so obsessed with language and lyrics. It would be, you know, sometimes I forget to say anything about music or lyrics, and as soon as or voice, and as soon as the piano came on, the crowd was yes, because they probably recognized what song is going to come, and they were so excited. So you can already tell it's an iconic intro on the keyboards here, and his voice sounds so good, man. Wow. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
They'll never know. roll them cases out and lift them amps, haul them trusses down and get them up in ramps. 'Cause when it comes to moving me, you know you guys are the champs. When that last guitar's been packed away, you know I still wanna play. So just make sure you got it all set to go before you come for this piano.
Wow.
But the band's on the bus and they're ready to go. We gotta drive all night and do a show in Chicago or Detroit, I don't know. We do so many shows in a row, and these towns all look the same. We just pass the time in our hotel rooms and wander around backstage till those lights come up and we hear that crowd and we remember why we came. Country and western on the bus, R&B. We got disco in 8 tracks and cassettes and stereo. And we got rural scenes and magazines, and we got truckers on CB. We got Richard Pryor on the video.
Hey!
Got time to think of the ones we love while the miles roll away. But the only time that seems too short is the time that we get to play.
Whoa! Hey, I have to stop it there because there's so many lyrics already that pass by, and then I always forget my thoughts at the end. But man, that Richard Pryor shout out there, hey, that's one of my favorite comedians of all time, man. Rest in peace, Richard Pryor. What a funny dude who was way ahead of his time, comedy-wise. Wow. Yeah. And yeah, just going on the road, you know, they're already, you know, like the song is so progressing, like, you know, they know the ins and outs. He knows the ins and outs of touring, and it's so well done in this song about, you know, going from town to town. They're already, you know, we got to set it up. They're setting it up in Detroit, they're setting it up in Chicago. All these towns are starting to look the same because we only see our hotels. We don't really see much of the city itself. We go to the hotel, we go to the venue, we perform, we come back out, go back on the bus or plane or whatever it may be. And then also talking about, we got times to think about the ones that we love while the miles roll away. Very beautiful, beautiful line. But the only time that seems so short is the time we get to play, because everything else takes so much time, right? Maybe the set is an hour to 2 hours. That's it. But you have to get there. It's got to be set up. It's got to be torn down. You have to travel to the other city, only to play about 2 hours, maybe max, right? Sometimes less. That's very powerful. And as a writer, I can relate to that. You know, you got the writing of the book, which is what you're getting into it, you know, to create. And then there's other things that come with that, you know, in promotion and getting eyeballs on your book because nobody knows you exist, and making the rounds of book fairs and events and presentations and all that, you know. Yeah, it's like, oh, wow, you know, I just want to write. I just want to write, which is what I've basically been doing for the past year. I haven't any, my last book was in 2023 in May. So, yeah, just because I can't muster up the energy for all that other thing. And of course, the financial things, you know, then you get bogged down by taxes and all that. Oh, man, that's the creativity killer. I don't want to deal with that. You have to, of course, you have to, but man, yeah, I feel, man, damn, I feel this one. No, I'm not even a musician, but it's just that psychological aspect of it's only time that seems so short is the time we get to play. Oh, damn, that one hit me.
You got time to think of the ones we love while the miles roll away. The only time that seems too short is the time that we get to play. People, you got the power over what we do. You can sit there and wait, or you can pull us through. Come along, sing the song. You know that you can't go wrong. 'Cause when that morning sun comes beating down, you're gonna wake up in your town. But we'll be scheduled to appear 1,000 miles away from here. Some people stay just a little bit longer. We wanna play, yeah, just a little bit longer. But if the boys don't mind, and the union don't mind, if we take a little time and we leave it all behind and sing one more song. Oh, won't you stay? Just a little bit longer. Please, please, please say you will. Say you will.
That's definitely one of the crowds that he was talking about, and pull us through. All right, sing along, pull us through. The energy is what helps us, even when we are tired from, driving another 100,000, not 100,000, 100, or, hundreds of miles, or flying hundreds of miles, thousands of miles. And then we got to do the next show, especially in this time. There was no social media. Maybe some people aren't always aware of the fact that, next night they're somewhere else. I bet a lot of people were, but a lot less than today, because every day you get a new Instagram picture of where the artist is. And then, oh, what? I just saw him yesterday. Now he's there. That's much more prevalent today. You still don't see everything in between. You're not always rested well on a tour bus or on a plane. We've all been on buses and planes for just a few times in life, maybe even once, and we already know how tired you are if you got on a long flight or bus ride, and just to do it over and over and over. And yeah, the roadies traveling, they're always there, and first one in, last one out. Great tribute to the roadies and the fans, what they do. And also people stay a little longer so we can play a little bit longer, if the promoter don't mind, if the union don't mind, because there's always these external factors. Sometimes artists do want to play, but they just are not allowed to. They can't for whatever reason. So yeah, and us fans, we don't always know about those things, so we don't always get the full picture. So here we get a little more of a peek behind the curtain. That's amazing. And of course now we know so much because there's been so much behind the scenes footage, and like I said, with social media there's so much being shared. But we gotta try to go back a little, and which when this internet thing wasn't around, and you get this type of song like, oh, this is appreciation for the roadies, the crew, and the audience, and how it works a little bit. I love that a lot. Great stuff, man. That music there at the end, the slide guitar sounds amazing. And then this man, who was that with his voice? He changed his voice, and it reminded me of another song, this old-timey song, and I'm blanking. Maybe what type of voice I'm thinking of. This, I don't know. I forgot. And then this lady came out, blows me away. Oh my God, that was amazing. What a voice. Yeah, cool song. And I definitely understand why many people told me to check out this version to get the full picture, to get the full experience. Awesome stuff. So that's cool about the internet, that we can still find these just with the click of a finger, and go back in time and watch it. That's cool. So there's good things about it, guys. There's good things about it. Wow. Whew. What a song. Jackson Browne, awesome artist. Looking forward to the next one. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.